Hey everyone, I'm Rather Coherent, back with Operation Solid Moon. It's a recover item from vehicle mission. It's gonna be difficult, so lots of pods. We have an Exalt squad dropping in as well. And in terms of gear on the mission, this is our first mission with mag rifles. We have the improvised and an actual mag rifle I've just built. We also built a mag shorty. And honestly, the mag rifles, mag weapons in general, aren't a huge step up from where we are without the bridging tech. The mag rifle itself is going to be jumping from 3 to 5 plus 1 is 4 to 6 to 4 to 7. It's honestly relatively minor, at least for these weapons I have access to so far. The mag shorty compared to the sawn-off is jumping from 6 to 8 to 8 to 10, so I bothered to build it. Over here for my sniper, you can see I'm using the rail pistol, but a normal pistol compared to the rail pistol. We're looking at 3 to 4 versus 3 to 5. Again, very minor differences, usually just one more on the top end. The bridging tech will make it very obviously better to use mag, but right now, actually making the mag weapons isn't really that big of a deal for us. We should still probably equip them though. Getting into the squad itself, it felt like the dregs when I was making it, and definitely there's some lower rank soldiers in here. We have a squaddy field medic, several corporals, including a marine. But honestly, most of these corporals are combat engineers or sappers. And it's really just the squaddy medic that feels like a weak soldier on this team. I think we're actually pretty solid, despite this being all that's left of our soldiers to send. And I do mean all that's left. We have like 3 people in the barracks after this goes out. But we've already done a terror mission. We have a lot of people coming back in the next 4 days or so this should be okay to send. I'm really hoping we can get away with this and stop both dark events this month. Well, there are 3 this month, but I've already given up on 1. I've literally forgotten what it was because I've so instantly decided that it wasn't worth my time. I think it was the one where your retaliation mission comes 2 weeks faster, and you would just rather do 1 mission 2 weeks earlier than 2 missions to stop it. It doesn't make sense in terms of roster depth to try to prevent that mission. I actually really am digging this Sky Ranger decal. It looks pretty solid. So we're pretty close to the objective. There's high ground everywhere. We're gonna get to do some gross things on this mission. First, let's just check, are there enemies right here? The answer was no. Next, similar check slightly further down the roof. I'm going to sprint to here. Again, occasionally I'm like, are you sure this is safe? This seems really wrong, but peek from concealment makes that completely fine. I don't think you can spawn literally on top of units, so inside the building should be safe. There's a window here, but if units were in here, they could walk out of the building. I don't think it's safe for me to cross over here, but I can run everyone pretty far forward at least and get ready to cross over next time. That wasn't quite where I wanted to put him, but I guess I'll live.
Move, move, move.
For now, I'm just running people forward. I'm not even really thinking about their positions. I could obviously do this better, but I would like to get the mission done faster than worry about who's going exactly where. Except for my sniper. My sniper does need to be worried about. And for now, this seems like the best spot to put him, just the furthest forward, the most likely to actually do something, and he sees something.
Enemy squad located.
Sectoid, 3 troopers, not a big deal. Bitter Flare, get forward. It's not like you're doing anything, but we still need you with everyone else. Now let's see if we find anyone else moving around. There's an Exalt pod dropping. It should come down on the second turn, or the first turn that revealed. I'm not sure which. I've only seen them in terror missions before. It looks like the first turn revealed is when they drop. Alright, I'm gonna blue move mirror face to here to check inside, see if we're actually safe.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Oh, opposite side, sectoid, 5 troopers. Going to move to here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
They shouldn't be able to get to me from where they are. Ooh, maybe they can if they're able to route like directly up to the roof. That would be rough if it's possible. I'm going to move my mech to here. Or my spark, rather. I would put it next to this, but it's possible they do get, like, to a right here and don't see us. In which case, the increased detection range on the spark would get us caught when otherwise we wouldn't have been. Here, I'm going to take a weird blue move with my assault, trying to scout for my sniper. Because he might be able to get all the way up. It looks like my sniper can reach here this turn safely. I'm almost 100% sure there's no position an enemy can be in where this isn't a safe move. And it also blocks the ladder so they can't walk up on him either. Alright, this gets us full eyes. It looks like we have a pod of 2, a pod of 3, and a pod of 4. Those first 2 might be 1 pod that's just pretty separated though. Yeah, it's looking like we have 1 disjointed pod next to the truck, 1 pod of 4 there. My sniper should be safe where he is. He can back off next turn. And we're going to go deal with this one pod off on our flank this round. Now, Bitter Flare, I'm going to move out here instead of onto the roof, get a flanking position with her. My Assault's never going to be positioned well next turn, but we're probably not fighting next turn anyway, so he should be safe to just position here. And if we do have to fight next turn, that's exactly where I would want him to be.
Good to go.
I'll do the same with Hidden Tornado. Blazing Bull's coming up top with Mirror Face. Napalm Blizzard is coming up top with Ashen Fortress and everyone else. And now we can see what happens over the interim, where enemies walk to, what ambushes we have options available for. I think we basically never get caught here, but I might be wrong. Okay, they're patrolling on the ground level. They're not running straight up multiple levels directly at us. I think there was a possible patrol to catch us there, but it was so unlikely. With these other pods, there's nothing they can ever do to catch us. We're completely safe. And even though this is labeled as difficult, I think the real question is, like, can we deal with the Exalt squad efficiently when it drops? Okay, so I think the first and most important goal here is to get eyes on this pod again, figure out where they were and where they need to be for me to get a good ambush on with the incinerator. So they're walking this way, which is awkward because it might not actually be safe moving all the way down. I know I pull if I move here. I'm not sure why this is revealed at all. I was going to talk about this being unsafe, but now I think I'm sketched out enough. I'm just going to move way further down the building and not even attempt to get that way. Also, there's another pod even further over. I thought we had seen everything. This is 4 pods on difficult. All right. This went from super easily manageable to actually this is a hard mission very quickly. I did not think you had 4 pods on difficult missions. They can just patrol in through windows like assholes. They have no respect for private citizens' property. And they can also just turn around immediately. I don't actually know that this is safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They could definitely catch me if I were here. I will move to here. I wanted to be here instead of a rocket, but I guess I've already got one on the roof. Speaking of, I would like everyone who can be on this side ready to go.
Moving out.
There's no reason for Napalm Blizzard to do anything else. My sniper is 100% not setting up down there. They might be setting up here. I'm going to open this door with her and then move her inside the building somewhere. This will also give me eyes to see if there are windows in the front of the building. Give me better instructions for how to handle the rest of the mission. So, inside this building, we've got small windows in the front, enough to be a serious problem for us if it comes to it. We want to route around like this.
Good to go.
And then figure out how far in we can really get. I'm just going to stop here because, again, they can walk straight through these windows. Their patrol pattern is not really locked into this.
Go, go, go.
And we might take the ambush next turn, even though we won't be braced on our sniper, just because they will be in a perfect position for our Spark to incinerate them all, probably. But they're going further and further towards the other 2 pods. I really don't want to activate like 20-something units all at once. They're walking toward the back, which is probably bad, because it means we have like 18 units all in one spot over there. So that's an insane incinerate. They've got a purifier who's going to be fine, but I'm pretty sure if I use the Blue Move Blast canister... Oh no, that still gets them all. And it means I don't have to overdrive immediately, because I won't even be ending my turn. I can decide if I need the overdrive. Where I am now, I do see this pod. I am forced to engage them. It's kind of impossible to imagine this going super well. There's no window. There's a window here, so even dropping down, I might get vision of another pod. I think we have to start here. We have 4 pods all in the same area. There's no getting around it. They're all activating. So let's just take our incredibly good opener and work it out from there. This is going to do some work, even if it doesn't do any animations. It looks like we got a couple killed and a lot of damage to everyone else. Demolitionist is in chip range. We got the sectoid in the back where we're not going to be able to deal with it easily because of line of sight pulling more pods. Okay, that's actually really, really good. How's your rocket looking, Napalm Blizzard? I think we just take this immediately. I think I center it on like the front of the car here because the car explosion probably kills the stun lancer anyway. I think this is what we want to do. That way if it drifts in any direction, it hits the car and does good work, and it's very centered on the priest. All right, it drifted as far away from the car as possible, but it still got them. That's good. All right, sniper. You're not in a brace. So what I want to do here is brace and finish somebody with a pistol. And I think I have a good candidate for this with the purifier. I do. All right, one down. Back here. I can run and gun here. I might have a Hunter's Axe not on a mission right now. That would be insane right now because of the Stun Lancer. There's a window here. Running forward isn't actually safe. What I can do is take this corner position, toss my normal grenade at the Stun Lancer to break his cover and let the medic finish him. Wait, was there a position? I didn't realize they were another guy on the other side of this wall. No, they're far enough apart I couldn't get them with one grenade. Anyway, we have the guaranteed kill on the Stun Lancer here. I'm going to move my medic here to get full cover. I got eyes on the sectoid. If I can break that cover, then I can take the shot and probably finish them. Cover there is a bit of a hassle. Blazing Bull needs to move, or would like to move at least. Dropping here to punch should be safe. So I can take out that Demolitionist with a shield bash. I think if I drop here, I'll have the least possible line of sight into the building. Yeah, we're going to take this and try to deal with the Demolitionist. Just being up here and giving full cover to only our Marine doesn't really matter. Very nice. I can go back and give the full cover to our Marine if I wanted to. I didn't realize that at the time. I can pull Blazing Bull back to here and just Frost Bomb these two, but I don't feel like I need to. What's the range of this frag? Oh, I'm barely in range, but I can take them out. The priest probably just goes into stasis, but we have to deal with that eventually. My Marine only has eyes on one person. No one should be destroying cover for a trooper. We have a 67 followed by a suppression, which was going to have even better odds. That's unfortunate, but just suppress him and kill him on his turn. I'm considering tossing a defensive mine here in case Stun Lancers come up, but that seems incredibly unlikely. I'm just going to take this, stasis the priest, kill the purifier. We can still move Ashen Fortress. Bitter Flare is a shot. It's not a very good one. I take this shot here to kill the Stun Lancer for sure. Bitter Flare probably has Overwatches to keep that sectoid pinned for next turn. Oh, the priest is just dead. So apparently sustain is like not a guaranteed thing on the first priest death. It's just a random thing that can happen sometimes. I'm gonna move my spark here. That's just moving him towards where he's going to need to be next turn. My priest, or my medic rather, I'm gonna sprint left. Because honestly, there's no use in them being where they are. It's just a better chance of pulling Fog of War. Just move them away. All right, that's where Exalt is coming in. I think that comes in turn after this, though. Sectoid is raising a zombie, but it is positioned well to make line of sight a problem for me. Let's see what the trooper and the other pods are doing, because I have made a lot of noise on top of the objective. Raising a zombie. Not the part I'm interested in. Let's see where they move. Oh, he's able to raise multiple zombies. I'm not a fan of that. We're gonna need to deal with him. Yeah, they're active. They're gonna scatter towards us. We have to deal with that sectoid soldier. We're not dealing with that sectoid soldier. He's very far back. We just want to move away from those side zombies then. Right, he's gonna try to shoot. We're gonna ignore Hex cover and miss another 60%. All right, cool. At least he had a 0% to hit us because of the suppression, but that was underwhelming. More Psy zombies getting raised. We know that that other pod, the fourth one, has moved further back. That's actually really good to know because it means we're safe to move up within reason. All right, there's just that entire pod is back. They're all zombies now. I don't know if seeing the zombie pulls the pod it's associated with. It's cool, it doesn't matter, we're pulling anyway. Oh man, that is a lot of zombies. Alright, now this is a thing I realized about the assaults relatively recently. Is assaults, sort of what makes them bad in a lot of situations is that running forward is really unsafe for them because they might pull more pods. So they're not allowed to shine as often as the other classes would be. But that's sort of fine, because if you're afraid of pulling more pods, then it means that you haven't pulled everything on the map. So it's fine that assaults aren't great then, because assaults are great now, when everything's gone horrifically wrong. I can move here with run and gun. Wait, no, I have breakthrough. I can just slash and kill guaranteed. We just do this. Yeah, very easy choice here with my assault. He's a sergeant, he just has good abilities now. He gets to play the game the way I want to play the game. Like, yeah, I pulled a lot of line of sight. It doesn't matter, I've already pulled every pod. That's 1 of 5 zombies down. The Exalt pod is dropping here. They are imminent. We have a turn to set up and try to deal with them. I can't quite get to good cover here, which is very awkward. I think if I, like, stay roughly where I am, maybe here even, no one can see me. So I'm just gonna do that to break line of sight with everything since I can't get to good cover, and I want to be moving this way to deal with that sectoid next turn. Alright, this is all size zombies, so we don't actually need to go there and deal with them. What's my sniper actually have eyes on, because he's not moving. He can take a 96 on that sniper, a 96 on this trooper, and 86 on that trooper. No real rockets are happening down here, so I'd just be moving up with Hidden Tornado. They're pretty far out of the way. Well out of range of a flamethrower as well. We still have a 60% to hit with this flank shot. I didn't realize it was actually a flank shot. We'll take this. He's not doing anything else this turn. I know he's not near the Exalt pod like I want him to be, but what else am I going to do with him? I can't just run him across the whole map with 14 active. I need to try to contribute. Now, this is where the defensive mine needs to be dropped. That's the edge. This is the one tile throw. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think if I move to this tile, I can throw a defensive mine that is centered here. Let's check if verticality impacts how far the mine can go. It looks like it absolutely does, unfortunately. So I need to walk out here and then leave when I'm doing the defensive mine next turn. That's fine, honestly. If I move back here, I'm worried I don't have a grenade here. I think this is going to be the overdrive turn for sure. Because we need to clear out this pile of enemies right here, and no one's able to move well to deal with it other than Ashen Fortress. And Ashen Fortress needs to be getting into the thick of it anyway. So let's move him to here. I think we should have a good chem thrower down this line. We wouldn't mind standing Ashen Fortress right here when Exalt drops as well for the reaction punches on all of them. Now we can take our second blast canister here, which for some reason doesn't actually hit. I guess it doesn't go through full cover. So there's no reason to do it anyway, because we can just go for the longer one and catch this guy on the right. We've got some more troops down here. We could probably blow open a wall and deal with them that way. Let's try to thin out this pile of troopers, though. We just need them not on top of us. That's 3 kills. Burning will finish off the last one. Am I in range to move over here? If I had vision of this sectoid, I think I could go for a kinetic strike against him. I could take 48s here with the Marine, or I can move up here, which is looking a lot safer than it did last turn. The sectoid is there. Can you get to him? 100%? Why? Why is there a weapon range bonus for kinetic strike module? That just seems wrong. So if I go to shield bash, it also has a weapon range bonus. Surely it's not supposed to. It doesn't usually. I usually have like 70% chances to hit with this thing. Why do you have range bonuses on everything right now? I don't know. I was thinking maybe Overdrive gave me range bonuses on melee and basically guaranteed they hit. I've got nothing. I'm gonna go kill this sectoid though and look at it later, because that definitely is not normal behavior and not how it's supposed to be. But if he wants to hard carry the team, I'll let him. Oh, sectoid soldiers aren't actually weak to melee, are they? I'm gonna move back here to draw fire from these troopers in case they're thinking about running up and shooting at us. At this point, the only shot my sniper has that matters is on this trooper. Everyone else... No, I've got some other troopers in line of sight. Well, I'll let everyone else take their turns to narrow down which trooper I should be shooting. Mirrorface has a flank here. If I'm not shooting this, I'm not shooting anything, so... Most of our threat here is Psy zombies, those who have terrible movement and can't actually get to me. Blazing Bull needs to be generally on this side anyway to help deal with the sectoids. And if I drop a grenade right here, I don't think I can actually get it, unfortunately. Wait, I saw that. There we go. It has a chance to kill either of them and can let someone else finish them off. I know the sectoid soldier is up. I'm really hoping he goes for Ashen Fortress instead of these half-covered targets. These are at risk of just flanking me and killing my soldiers, or at least seriously wounding them, so I want to deal with them more than anything else. And that also finally gives Bitter Flare a target if I move her in, I think. Yep, that'll be the flank target. I don't like half cover on low ground, but I mean, what else are you going to do? She's basically a rookie. At least she's landing her shots, though. 2/3 chance doesn't ever feel good. Okay, this is another soldier I need to be moving up to deal with the incoming Exalt drop. If I move here, I stop the zombies from climbing, actually. That sounds really smart to do, in case I can't deal with the sectoids next turn. So I've got a 69 to hit this Purifier. It kills half the time, so I've got a 34 there. I take the 100% on this trooper, it's not even really a decision. Which just leads Blind Alpha. We've been trying to figure out who he needed to shoot. 86 here, 90 there. Let's take preview movement for a hot second. This trooper cannot get to any meaningful flank position from where he is. So I'll just take the better shot. 4% of the time, this is clearly the right choice. 10% of the time, I do nothing, no matter what I pick. And the other 86% of the time, someone is dead. Ignore the burning zombie under the ground. Sectoid's on fire. That's nice. He's shooting at Ashen Fortress just like we wanted, doing literally nothing. Less than literally nothing, actually. Okay, I was worried about this possibility.
I'm pinned down here.
Med drone's coming to be a hassle for Hidden Tornado, or for Bitter Flare, apparently.
You guys.
All right. I didn't even know you could crit for one. I thought maybe med drones can crit but have no crit damage. I got nothing. These are some sad damage numbers coming in against Ashen Fortress. He's just so strong at this point in the game. I'm wondering if he's just so strong at every point in the game, but rushing him this early has been tremendously valuable. And all the Psy zombies just running at him because there's nothing else they can do. They can't reach anyone because we blocked the ladder. If I hadn't done that, they could have come up here and they still wouldn't have been able to hit us this turn, but it would have made killing the soldiers a 100% mandatory priority. At this point, you're just trying to pad your damage stats. Stop that. Oh, that was terrifying. I don't know why that happens. That last Psy zombie's just the ghost. There's no corpse. It's just the floating, glowing eyes. These don't matter. Please stop punching them. You're making it go a lot slower for no reason, Ashen Fortress. There's another sectoid soldier in the back that still needs to go. Exalt drops this turn. Unfortunately, one of my defensive mines won't be usable anymore.
Something.
You're still burning, which means your mine is unusable. Wait, where's Bitter Flare? I think she's down here. She can't get up in time. If Bitter Flare were anywhere near in range... Oh, she's disoriented, so she doesn't have any movement anyway. Look, it's not like you're doing anything else. Just kill the drone. Well, that's... Oh, never mind. I was going to say that's incredibly awkward. I might have a rocket from down here against the Exalt pod, which would be nice. I'm not confident I'll have one, but there's not a lot I can do to get better positions down there anyway. Bitter Flare needs to be going somewhere, but she can't reach anything. This will pull an Overwatch shot from who? Who overwatched? This Advent Trooper. Well, let's make him cease to exist. Blind Alpha doesn't have much in line of sight from here anyway. Overwatch removed sounds like a gross euphemism. Anyway, let's move Bitter Flare up. My assault is just barely in range of that sectoid. Get him out of here, fix this zombie problem. God, it's so nice to have breakthrough. Run across the map, guarantee the hit, move to somewhere that's safe. 2 zombies down. Ashen Fortress can go work on the other sectoid if he so desires. How many enemies are up? We have 4 active. It's the Purifier, the sectoid, and 2 zombies. I have to make this move this turn. Oh my god, I can stop here if I kill everyone else and have a high ground Overwatch 2 after I throw it. This one doesn't work, I don't think, because it would throw it in the corner. No, it would. It would be perfect. All right, we have to kill everyone so I can take that position. I'm going to shield bash this soldier. To kill him, we really do need to launch a grenade at him or something. I can use the sawn off point blank and probably guarantee a kill on the Purifier if I wanted to this turn. The problem is the sectoid in the back. I really have nothing to deal with him. I'm going to move my mech to here and use the second blast canister. I'm worried this will be considered in full cover relative to me and it won't hit him, actually. You know, I was saying they weren't real, but maybe we have to kill these side zombies. Wait, are there 3 of them? I mean, in terms of animations, no. I think one of them is actually dead. Yeah, I've only got 2 indicators here. One of those life bars is a vicious, terrifying lie. Disorient might break the side zombies, actually, so I'm gonna go see if that works. What's this do to your side zombies? Murders them? Hell yeah. Problem solved for that, at least. The sectoid soldier is still up, unfortunately. I'm gonna start moving Ashen Fortress back towards the rest of the squad. I should have moved him slightly differently. It's fine, I still have access to full cover. Because I can't actually safely take this location, as awesome as it would be, what we're gonna do is we're going to move here, toss it diagonally, and then use a grenade to blow open the Purifier's cover and let the Marine finish him off. Whoa, okay, we're fine, Nothing weird happening there. Mine directly on top of the incoming Exalt drop. We're out of grenades. What's he gonna do, light me on fire? I might just Overwatch. We're gonna reload here for sure. We got a 76% here with a 50% to kill. It's probably better to just Overwatch the incoming Exalt pod. I'm gonna take this because if it low rolls and hits a 5, we can still finish it off with a shotgun on Blazing Bolt. Exactly like that. You don't have line of sight to him. Because he can't step out this way, it's blocked. Well, that's awkward. I could just let you keep burning. Like, that does sort of solve the problem. I'm gonna move here to spread our soldiers out a little bit, and then hunker down to get rid of the burning. If he hits me again, it's annoying, but... I mean, I can just shoot him, right? Like, instead of letting him light someone else on fire next turn, just shoot him now. You've got a blade of health to burn through.
This is Avenger. We have positive
Yeah, it's fine. It's further back in the truck. We're safe. Okay, let's see what we have for the Exalt pod. Or what's left of it after the mine. We're probably killing one guy with Overwatch plus mine and softening up the other 4. There's a sectoid soldier alive and disoriented. He's probably just shooting an Ashen Fortress, honestly. I think we're completely in control. Whoa, what? We've skipped some steps. How are they back there?
Come on, focus.
I'm a little bit impressed. Did they even trigger the defensive mine? They looked like they just appeared in cover and the mine never went off. Alright, I got conned. What was that? Okay, where the hell are they all? There's two up top here, one on the outside of the building. Where's the fourth one? The game did not handle that well. Okay, one of them appears to be a little bit invisible. I'm gonna save and reload. That is not something I like. So she did exist for a brief moment when I loaded in, and now she's gone again. Oh. The truck is on fire. Has it been on fire before? I don't quite remember how this got on fire, but I think it means that we have to get this objective and then move. I'm not sure that we can move. I think getting the objective is an action. Honestly, I have no idea what this glitch even is. I don't even know how I would describe this. Pod mysteriously appears in full cover somewhere other than reinforcement position. So it feels like my game's kind of breaking these last couple of missions. I don't even know what could cause this, where instead of getting dropped off by a dropship, they just appeared behind me in cover and then... Like, it's not like they appeared at their scatter positions. There's no way to get from here all the way back here in one move. So... I don't even know what could have caused this or what this was, but it is awful. Not a fan. If I had to guess, I would say that maybe Comm Jamming and Exalt Squad have some really broken interaction, but I really don't know. Next up, though, we have to deal with this. The truck's a little bit on fire, so that's not ideal. We kind of have to get the objective now before it explodes, and my other combat engineer's all the way back here. I think Blazing Bull is just going to take some damage, making sure that we get this. I think the whole truck explodes, not just the front part. If it is just the front part, he'll be safe right here, but we have to do this right now or we fail the mission, I think. Well, both of those would be awesome, but we don't have a deck specialist with us, so good luck. If we had a deck specialist with us, we would totally have gotten that result, and it would have been super nice. All right. Next up, where can I reach with Slash? Only one target, huh? I can't get here? Oh, the top of the staircase doesn't exist. Yeah, that would be a problem. I can run and gun for a flank on this man. How do we start with this? What do we need to be doing with Bitter Flare? We need to be throwing a grenade at somebody who's on high ground. What can you do to help? Nothing. You did that. I think the sectoid gets to live. I think we're busy going in this direction. We can run up here and kinetic strike one of these guys. I've accidentally clicked kinetic strike when I clicked back into the game, I think. What am I doing? Is this what I wanted to do? Maybe. Seems pretty good, I guess. I wasn't sure which of these two I should be targeting, but I guess that settles it. Now with Bitter Flare, what would be half decent is moving here and then killing everyone on the left side, which is looking pretty possible after that first one. We can get a grenade to here. We can't quite get it to the other one, so that narrows down what we'll be doing. Just knock this person down to the bottom floor where someone can shoot him to death. Shredded armor, 2 damage from the grenade, 2 damage from the drop. Hidden Tornado might have been out of range for a rocket all mission long, but it seems that time has ended. We should probably move Blind Alpha first. I think dropping him here and taking the shot on this other guy is probably a good idea. We don't have line of sight from the other side, unfortunately, so I'll have to pick. I think I'm going to take this half cover instead, so I get to pick which one of these guys I'll be able to shoot in a second. And now we can take the rocket. We can throw a defensive mine first. And because of where they're at, I think they land on the defensive mine and die when they take their action guaranteed. Unless they just want to freak out and skip the movement phase again, which would be kind of unfun. This shouldn't be able to scatter into me. I guess it can. He's dead. I was too surprised by this to see exactly what happened on his side. Hidden Tornado is flanked without a blade of health anymore, though, so that's not great. All I've got is this 84, so I'll take it. It's probably never killing, but we can give it a shot. Sectoid soldiers in range. We can kill this guaranteed by shooting the explosive barrel on the outside now. We can also kill it guaranteed by just using this combat engineer shotgun. We've got a lot of ways of doing it. I'll just take the shotgun, it seems more sensible. A flank shot on my combat engineer is probably fine. He has 7 health. Exalt hits like trucks, that's probably not true. Somehow, he's not in line of sight to this, which confuses me greatly. I'm gonna drop here on my Marine with the intent of suppressing that last soldier, because I am afraid of him moving and taking a flank shot on my combat engineer. Yeah, this does have line of sight. I just want to keep him where he is with his 5 to 8 damage gun and have him not kill anyone, if that's okay. Unfortunately, I can't get to a position where I can be full cover for mirror face from here. Pretty sure we just take a guaranteed kill slash on my assaults. Yep, he's out of range of everyone else, so this is all I can do. Oh, reinforcements are incoming again. I did not notice this. This might be very bad then, because I am not equipped at all to deal with them at the minute. The only flare we have is still here. I'm gonna take the high ground and get ready to shoot them when they come in, I guess. I had no idea this was happening. They're still dropping on the original mine, kind of, so at least that's something. Okay, guys, let's see it. Where are you at? Where are you scattering? Oh, wait, they're next to an explosive object, too. Is that in range of the mine? I don't think it's supposed to be. All right, mine doing work. Killing 1, weakening 2. I think this truck's about to explode and kill the priest, because I was real scared of that killing the objective last time. Oh, nice. Good shot. 0% to hit, thank God, because 5 to 8's a roll to kill pretty much anyone other than Ashen Fortress. Yeah, priest is dead. I'm okay. Blazing Bull. We're just racking up wound timers on this mission. Actually, no, because Tornado only had a blade of health. Bitter Flare's only got 1 wound. That's basically the same time as regenerating Will. 2 health missing isn't even a big deal. I felt like we were racking up wounds. I've demoralized because I'm so confused about the range bonuses on my Ashen Fortress on his melee attacks, and this pod glitching backwards and one of them being invisible. But actually, yeah, this mission's still going really well. Anyway, order of operations. Bitter Flare can't help with anything. She can move here and take a flank shot on the last existing member of Exalt, and that would nicely solve some problems we're having. Yeah, I can't trust the squatty medic with anything. I can get in range of the med drone or the trooper. The trooper is very easily sorted out like this, so let's take that. It's just so different playing with a sergeant assault compared to squaddies and corporals. You just get to move around the map with Slash, killing everyone you touch. Get in cover, I guess. Not that it matters. I think the mission is over this turn. That's only a 31. I can guarantee the kill with a grenade. Because they drop their weapons, I wonder if killing them with an explosive might result in them not dropping their weapons. I'm gonna run to the other side of the guy just in case and shield bash 2/3 of the time. It'll end up killing him with this. If I miss, I'll throw the grenade and see if he doesn't drop his weapon. Yep, there goes his weapon. It's on the ground now. Unlocked rank Vanguard. I think he's officially our highest ranked soldier now. Is there anyone on this team I particularly want to stack experience on? If it's going to anyone, it should be going to Blind Alpha. I did not know this guy was up here. Somebody should deal with that. Yeah, that works. I thought it was me shooting the med drone with him. Alright, now it's just the med drone like I thought it was. Napalm Blizzard can come finish off the med drone, and that's the mission. This was so much worse than I expected it to be. 4 full pods, reinforcements on top of Exalt, those were separate. Exalt teleporting in behind me, 37 bloody enemies, Jesus Christ. This squad handled it incredibly well though. That could have went so much worse than it did. Hidden Tornado really not doing anything. He is not the reason this mission went well. Blazing Bull getting 33 damage and 4 kills. He can't land shots, but that's not his job. Napalm Blizzard, almost identical, right? 4 kills, 30-something damage. I guess not at all, because he got his damage with his gun and not his grenades. unsurprising MVP by Ashen Fortress. 7 kills, 59 damage, 11 hits. Wanted destruction, most assists, overqualified, surprisingly most high. Our sniper actually doing the sniper thing this time, but just looking like every other soldier. 5 out of 5, 100% hit chance, damage dealt 24, 4 kills. Bitter Flare doing almost nothing. Our assault actually getting to do the assault thing for once. 5 kills, 37 damage, 100% accuracy. Mirror Face not doing great, unfortunately, but their suppression did make me feel a lot safer at a couple of points there, so I'm glad they were on board. Not the mission I was expecting, but we got through it. Yeah, these wounds are nothing. 10 days, 8 days, that's just like the normal time to regenerate will anyway. For the mission, we got a speed loader, some cores, a great big pile of corpses. Expanded fuel tank is not ever getting equipped over increased range, I don't think. More corpses. Oh, that's very interesting. The other stocks don't do much for me anyway, so Sentinel Frame might actually just go to my Marines by default every time. Or maybe later game it could go to my medics, but I really like that. Oh, hey, Weapon Fragment. I expect if you kill Exalt with weapons, you end up with Weapon Fragments, because we don't have 4 weapons. Although, we don't have 3 weapons either, and we only have 1 fragment, so I'm not quite sure how that checks out. But we got a mag rifle out of Exalt and a cannon. It's nice to get more weapons and need to build less of our own. And now that I have a mag rifle, I can directly compare them to our mag rifles and see what the difference is. Delayed the Dark Event, 20 intel or rumor. Hidden Tornado is now shaken. Napalm Blizzard is now shaken. No negative traits, though. That's what matters. How long are they going to be out? Oh, it's not even that bad. I thought Shaken was way worse than this. 14 and 16 days, half a month? That's fine. Coming over to our soldiers, we can promote our Spark to Vanguard. Highest ranked soldier now. We can take Particulate Haze and blind enemies. We don't really care, though. Although, honestly, among the utility abilities, blinding with your basic attacks seems way better than most of this tree. Most of this tree is more about team support. This is just a debuff that goes on your main weapon that can be pretty valuable. It just says it blinds them. It doesn't even say there's a chance to, so that can actually be pretty sick. I'm going to mark that for the future. I'm not going to get it now, though. As you can see, this tree is pretty good. Burning Rush allows you to get a movement ability the moment you use it, and then your chem thrower attacks do not end your turn, which seems incredibly good. Triangulate's not the best. Your squad gets plus 10 aim against anything that shoots at the Spark. Obviously, that's good. That's really good, probably. But it's less controlled and less proactive than most of the abilities that I tend to pick. Relentless is the big one. Once per turn, get a non-movement action point refunded after killing an enemy with a turn-ending melee attack. So all of these times that I run up and punch someone and kill them, now I can fire my chem thrower afterwards, and that's just so much action economy. How could I ever say no to that? Filthy Colossus is the first lieutenant amongst our assaults. We're taking lightning reflexes. I'm going to get that out of the way right now. You get plus 15 defense against reaction fire, and the first shot that would hit you misses now. Which means that I can just use my sword, run up, break the Overwatch, completely ignore it, kill an enemy, and then reposition. It builds very nicely off these 2 previous perks, and it also, you just really need lightning reflexes on a team. When the only solution to an Overwatch is to hit the guy, you feel pretty limited in what you're allowed to do that turn. If you can just move your assault and the Overwatch ends, that's fantastic. The other options are not nearly as compelling. Battering Ram gives you plus 1 armor all the time and plus 1 armor when Running Gun is activated. These are obviously not bad things, but they're not incredible. Combatives gives you plus 10 dodge, don't particularly care about that. And once per turn when someone hits you with a melee attack, you counterattack. That's pretty cool. Does it go out before the attack? That actually doesn't tell you. I would think it does. Going off after the attack would be kind of terrible. I would assume it would go off before, like Bladestorm, since they no longer have Bladestorm as an option for their abilities. I would assume this goes off when they run up to you to hit you. Which would mean I'd be interested in buying it on like an A-team assault if I had the AP, but I don't really care about it as an ability. Not like I do Lightning Reflexes, at least. Lightning Reflexes is game-changing. Napalm Blizzard, despite coming into our soldier roster much later than our other combat engineers, is our first one to hit Lieutenant. Now, this is interesting, and I'm pretty sure we're going to take Flashbangs. It just gives so much utility. It honestly might be too much utility. Maybe the concussion rocket's better. Because if you've got flashbangs and smokes and battle scanners without salvo, I guess I can buy salvo on this character later. I'm sold. Concussion grenades are just so good. The main issue with concussion grenades on a combat engineer, though, is that you really are just getting the extra grenades from it. Because if your other items are like electronic surveillance and smoke screen, other utility items you're getting multiple charges of, then you really don't have any other grenades to benefit from concussion grenades. If this affects like my rockets, though, if my rockets get to disorient now, that would be pretty sick. Mirror Face has made it up to Sergeant. We're going to be taking Pin 'em down, because giving the mobility penalty and the point and click disorient just makes suppression so much better. Shredder is obviously great. Ever Vigilant is alright. But Pin 'em down is the main reason that I'm bringing Marines, especially in the early game. Hidden Tornado, climbing the ranks, picking up Demolition like every other combat engineer is bound to do. Blazing Bull. Second verse, same as the first, just change out Combat Engineer for Sapper. It's what they do. Bitter Flare is only out for 8 days. She can pick up Adrenaline Rush. More importantly, her aim can go up a teeny tiny bit and maybe she'll land shots next time. Soldiers ready. 4. That doesn't feel good. Prototype items is pretty good. It can give you tier 2 tech stuff. But I think I'm going to finish off heat signatures first at the very least. And hopefully we'll have enough intel to make contact before this as well, but not really in my control. So let's handle these resistance contacts. What's this for? It expires in 5 days, so it's got to be part of a chain. Yeah, it counters the Hidden Dark event. We've got 5 days, we can wait. And we have to wait. We have 4 ready. We can't possibly do this right now. Okay, this is an actual squad. We want to do this immediately. We want to get this started, get these people back, get their gear back. This is for another scientist. We're getting pretty close to capacity on the Avenger. We might have to upgrade that again sooner rather than later. I really don't want to do that, though, for power reasons involving the workshop that we'll get into later. This is the Lost. This is updated firewalls. These sit reps are honestly just good for us. The Lost I view as a strictly positive thing on any mission. The Hunter is going to be here. Firewalls don't really affect us yet. What's the squad? All right, this is an important one. Silent Cyclone needs to have experience stacked on him in this mission. We need him promoted to Sergeant so that he can go on a covert op that requires a Sergeant, and the Sergeant slot gets plus hacking. I want that hacking stacked on my A-team tech spec. In fact, this is just a really clean team. It's the full spectrum of base classes with a Reaper. The ranks feel like they're a little bit on the low end, but not very much. I should probably actually check their gear, not just who they are. This is one of the covert missions where I gave everyone civilian disguises. We're pretty low on Steam. We only have 1 item slot. We got the Exalt Longlance on this rookie marksman, or this squatty marksman rather. He's got a flashbang grenade, tech spec with the frag, Marine with the frag. I think everyone has frags except for that one flashbang. In terms of weapons, it looks like not much has been attached to anything. It's base gear. I was really confident in this squad for some reason. I am a little bit sketched out by having to play this mission. But they're there, if we're doing the mission, it's too late to say no. So, I've been rather incoherent, I regret my life decisions, and I'll see you in the next one. Because judging by that last mission, the new normal is like 30 enemies per mission, and I'm not sure this squad is well equipped to handle that sort of shit. Anyways, hope you're enjoying the series, see you in the next one. It might be pretty rough.